What's good? Santi back with another video for you guys. Which one is this one? Semen retention and the fight for your masculinity. So one of the things that I was touching on in the previous video was that, a lot of men operate from their shadow self. They operate from the shadow self. They operate from a suppressed state of being where energy doesn't flow freely. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have a high vibration. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to how they navigate in the world, if you have a porn addiction, there's a certain, you know, there's a degree of, they're not operating from a full state, from a complete state of being. They're operating from a dominance of their shadow self, which is the self that is suppressed. It's the hidden self. It's the dark self. Now, some men have dark natures, more mysterious, more quiet, more reflective, observation type of personalities, calm, quiet masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And then some men, they have a suppressed, they're more quiet, but not from the standpoint of that just being who they are, but from a lack of self-confidence, from a lack of being in tune with oneself, a lack of self-confidence, and so masculine energy, of course it vibrates outwardly, it's more defined in the sense of how it carries itself. It's not all over the place. You know what I'm saying? In comparison to feminine energy, which feminine energy is more open, more receptive, more available. It's more flexible, and even masculine men, understanding the balance, there's masculine within feminine, there's feminine within masculine, but masculinity in a woman is not the same as masculinity in a man. And femininity in a man is not the same as femininity in a woman, though men can exhibit feminine characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So, porn and masturbation, when you engage in that, continuously and in an unhealthy way, it shifts the pendulum of your balance to be more feminine. You know what I'm saying? And so that's feminine in the sense of how you deal with your emotions, how they take shape within you. And for most men that are masculine, that are, heterosexual, feminine energy will express itself in an unhealthy way, which is divisive towards true masculinity in the sense of having a healthy relationship with one's masculinity and how you express that in the world. You know what I'm saying? So the problem with excessive porn and masturbation is that it stifles your masculinity in a degree in which you go out into the world and the type of energy that you give off. You know what I'm saying? So it can put you more in a more negative, frequency in terms of just how you vibrate, and that's problematic because it can be repulsive to women. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, what you're putting into your conscious mind, what you're putting into your body, what you're putting into, what's in your environment, all of those things can affect your masculinity. And certain things that we're facing with in society stifles a man's masculinity to the point where it'll end up being oppressive to women. You know what I'm saying? And so the whole point of you retaining your seed and practicing semen retention is to govern yourself, is to have rule over your own sexual faculties and them not be dictated and easily influenced by women. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men end up being in heat and being thirsty and being sex crazed and act as if they're in a state of starvation. You know what I'm saying? And so, you choosing to essentially, kind of starve yourself from a healthy way of engaging in artificial stimuli, watching porn, looking at sexually stimulating images, This will put you back in more of your natural state of masculinity and developing a healthy expression and outwardly putting that energy into more productive means, and essentially developing healthy relationships with women, because you will be more of, you know, you'll be more of what women need or want a man to be. But it's not you doing this so that you can get a certain type of woman, you know what I'm saying, or so that you can appeal a certain way to women, but really just to be in alignment with yourself. So a man has to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain type of bond to pornography that stems from a place of, of hurt, of pain, of like inadequacy. You know what I'm saying? And we as men have been conditioned to view this as being a healthy expression of our sexual nature by watching porn, but it's not natural. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally for a man, you're supposed to be having sex with women. You're supposed to be having conversations with women. You're supposed to be hanging out with women. You know what I'm saying? And not just hanging out with women to have sex, but actually having conversations with them, getting to know them, seeing where their mind is at in relation to who you are. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately that shakes the jitters of being nervous and approaching women and things of that nature. But, masculinity is an outward expression. It's not meant to be suppressed. It's not meant to be bottled up. You know what I'm saying? So you as a man are supposed to be able to feel your emotions freely, whatever emotion that is. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, express that emotion in a healthy way, in a vocal way, So we'll talk about that more in future videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler back at you guys. Love.